My earliest childhood memories, I remember as ambulance showing up to the house. My dad had severely beat my mom to the point where her eyes were pushed into her eye sockets and everything, and they'd take her to the hospital. And then later on, as I grew up, and my father did the same thing to us kids. I was kind of lost, and I was acting out, trying to find attention, and I didn't learn those social skills at home as a child. You know, a lot of those things didn't play a part in my life, and so when I went to school, it was fights, it was arguments with teachers, and it just led me down a path where I got mixed up with law enforcement, then court, right down to get into inpatient treatment where I lived somewhere else for about a year of my life or more. My experience in residential treatment, it was kind of rocky at first because just like with everything else in my life, I didn't trust, I didn't have a good set of skills to operate because I just never learned that at home. Had a number of tantrums and throwing stuff around and just totally out of control, what I learned at home, you know, with dealing with my father and stuff. I remember, I believe it was a Sunday, and I'm sitting there in my room, destroyed everything. This individual came in, didn't have to be working that weekend, took some time away from their family, and came and talked to me, and spent some time with me, just one-on-one. And then later on, I shared with him my passion for fishing. Next day, said, hey, we're going fishing, and took some time out, more on a personal level. It wasn't about what I did that day. It wasn't about any of that. It was about building a relationship. They weren't just doing this because it was a job. It changed my life. You know, my respect for everybody there kind of changed, especially for that person. My mindset changed to I can't let this person down now, because they've invested some time in me. They've separated a place in their life that they could have been spending with someone else. So then I started to pay attention a little bit more, and they had a very strict set of tasks of how you had to do things and rules that you had to follow, or there was disciplinary action. And by having a set of tasks like that and doing them a certain way, I had a respect for maybe a future supervisor or a teacher or whatever it may be in my future, and it was actually life-changing for me. I'm most proud of the fact that I overcome so many challenges and that people didn't believe in me, and now they do see where I'm at today. But I'm content with life, and I've got everything I've ever wanted at a fairly young age now. I strive today really to build my company and to grow things to help others. One, you have to surround yourself with the right people. You got to put the other people behind you that got you in trouble. Focus on yourself, change on what you need to do to make right, and get in the direction you want with your goals, and put those right 5 people around you. If you're a caregiver, you have any value to add to somebody's life, and you think you can't make a difference, I'm here to tell you you can.